Good morning, gamesing tingalings. So, been playing Mario Kart a little bit, and I've got 3 things I think that could help improve the online play. So, let's jump into it. Number 3. I have a feeling that people further at the back are holding on to their lightnings, and because of that, it can really affect sort of the pecking order as you go along, and as they hold on, they kind of use it at the most optimal time, which you kind of have to respect. My issue is this: I think that they have a chance to really affect the play too much, in my opinion, especially how much people jostle around and move around in the pecking order, that I think lightning should be on a timer, i.e. you only have a certain amount of time to use it before it disappears. I don't think you should be able to hold on to it as long as you are, which is indefinitely. Number 2. When you race online, it's almost like the track is into typically, which is this long chase down onto the track proper. So you're all racing down these columns to basically get to the actual race at the end, which is 1 lap. When you cross over into the actual track to do your 1 lap around that track, the items that you hold should disappear. There are times when people go in first place with 3 red shells around them, which I think is an unfair advantage. I think once you cross that threshold into the track, I feel like we all should start afresh. And so, to make sure that they're not affected, only those in the actual track should be able to hit each other, if that makes sense. Should be able to use items against each other. So, if I cross over in first place and my items disappear and the second place person hasn't quite crossed over into the actual course, his shells can't hit me until he actually enters the course, if that makes sense. So it's almost like an invisible barrier that deletes everything, kind of starts afresh. And number 1, the thing I want most out of this online play is I think it needs a second lap. I don't think you should make it 3, keep that separate, where when those courses come up as a 3-lap course, keep that. But I do think once you enter the course after that long chase down, you should have a second lap. It's too punishing at times, where on the last corner or whatever it may be, you're completely affected by the rest of the pack. I feel like it needs a second lap just to potentially give you the chance to claw back up and get back into a position where you think you deserve, rather than being so heavily punished. So many times I've dropped out, so many times I've been mashed up at the end. Not my fault, nothing much I can do. And I feel like 1 more lap just gives me a chance to at least fight back, to actually prove I'm actually sick at this game. And you all scrubber dubs. Right, thank you. Here are my thoughts anyway on Mario Kart. I think it's brilliant. I think it's a new era that separates itself from previous Mario Karts, which kind of makes them a little bit more pedestrian feeling. I love the fact they've only stuck with Nintendo characters. I think it's really cool. It's really fun to see little Goomba getting mashed up. It's fun to see other characters in there as well, to make sure that the Mario universe was well represented. I think it's great. I was concerned about the fact that it would potentially go into Nintendo territory and introduce characters that I don't really think belonged. I didn't think Link particularly belonged in 8. I wasn't a big fan of playing as him. Animal Crossing potentially was okay, but again, I'd rather kind of separate those out and not turn it into Smash. Let Smash be Smash. You get me? It's great that Nintendo's introduced that patch recently where the 3-lap courses are going to be more available online, which is fantastic. I love the sound effects. I love the way it looks. I love how the carts tumble when you get hit. I just think it's a brilliant game, and I just wish I had more time to play it properly, rather than complaining about it on the internet. Still phenomenal, love it. Can't wait to play more, can't wait to stream more. So, appreciate you all for sticking around. Make sure you subscribe, give this a like, leave a comment. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Any more ideas you might have? Throw them out there, let me know. Tell me everything. I will respond, so please give me your thoughts. Alright. Danke schön, tingalings. Laters.